Are you ready to experience real healing, body, mind, and soul? Introducing Becoming Whole, Healing with Francie Soito, a powerful new live show on SoulSearch TV. Francie is a Reiki master, psychic medium, and angelic channel with over 15 years of experience helping people and pets heal, receive messages from the spirit world, and reconnect with their true path. Every other Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, join Francie live as she taps into your energy field, connects with your angels and guides, and offers messages of healing, love, and deep transformation. Watch for free on SoulSearch TV, available online on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and our mobile app. Want to receive a live reading or healing? Spots are limited. Grab your ticket now and receive a private Zoom link to join the session. Launching June 26th. Let the healing begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Becoming Whole, Healing with Francie. I'm Francie Soito. I'm a Reiki master and psychic medium, and I've been doing this spiritual work for the last 16 years. I love helping people to become more whole again, to help them heal a broken heart, to help them connect with loved ones on the other side, and to help provide them with guidance from their angels and their spirit guides. And I'm told I've got a full list of participants tonight, so let's just get right into it. Tiffany, if you don't mind turning off your microphone, and if you want to turn your camera on, I'd love to start working with you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing this evening?
Good.
Good. It's nice to meet in, kind of face to face. We've been emailing a little bit back and forth, huh?
Yep. Yeah.
So how can I best help you this evening?
So I had a Reiki session today. Archangel Jamil came and kind of attended the session, and I just kind of want to get an update from my guides and angels to kind of make sure I feel like I'm moving in the right direction.
Yeah. Confirmation would be nice though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's interesting that you bring this up because I was kind of tuning into the energy tonight, and I felt we're going to do a lot of angel work, and I was feeling the need to kind of talk more broadly around how do we know we're getting signs from our angels and the difference between angels and the past loved ones. When I use the word angels, I'm talking about the non-human energies that are high frequency that help us as guides on our path. Each angel has kind of specific skill sets that they help us with. So like as an example, Archangel Michael is really great at protection, really great at cord cutting, really great at strength and power. Archangel Raphael is really good for healing, really good to help mend relationships in a broken heart. Archangel Gabriel is all about messages, getting the words out. Metatron's for esoteric learning. So each angel has a very specific kind of job that they try to help us with in our own personal journey. And a lot of times we'll get signs that we're on the right path from our angels specifically by the number 444. And we see that all the time on a clock, in an address, in a phone number, on a license plate, and white feathers. So white feathers that show up randomly where they shouldn't be. I'm not talking about on the beach where there's a bunch of seagulls, but like in your car, or like the other day, my husband, he took off his jacket and he had a bunch of white feathers on both back of his arms. I'm like, oh, angels are all around you right now. So one of the things you can do is ask your angels to give you signs to let you know that you're on the right path, such as the number 444 and white feathers. You can also ask for a very specific sign that is only special for you and your angels. So that's kind of just general advice, but let me tune into your energy more specifically. And tell me again, the angel that you were working with today in your session?
So initially we thought it was Jeremiah, but it's not. It's Jamil, I believe.
Jamil. Jeremiah?
Jeremiah, yes.
Jeremiah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, so let me tune into your energy. And the way I do that is just take a nice deep breath with me, and I'll link with your energy. The light within me meets the light within you. The light within you, Tiffany, meets the light within me. Calling on Tiffany's guides and angels to step forward with clear messages and guidance. And specifically, if Archangel 𝐵𝐺𝐿 wants to step forward. I don't work with his energy much, so I'm not that familiar with it, but we'll see who comes through, okay? I'm seeing a lot of blue and purple radiance, and it feels like it's a match between your own auric energy and field and the angel that's coming to help you. So I don't know the color of 𝐵𝐺𝐿, you have to look them up, but I'm getting like a indigo purple, but it's very glittery. It's very third eye, it's very crown chakra, it's very high frequency focused. We're not talking about 3D stuff, we're not talking about in the body stuff, we're talking about very high spiritual plane work that you're doing, and that's where you're opening up some. And I know this also because of some of the email exchanges we've had about the 5D and 3D, so I'm not being psychic there, but I do see it in my mind's eye that you're resonating at that higher frequency. So just a little confirmation that you are opening up to those higher 5D, colder, they're saying. When you are in a state of meditation, reaching for those higher frequencies, you will start to feel colder physically. That is a sign to let you know you're accessing those higher frequencies, because it's the wavelengths are moving faster and it makes our body temperature feel colder. And those colors are the colder colors. So you're going to start to see with your third eye blues and purples, kind of like I'm seeing in your auric field now, as just another sign that you're moving in the higher frequency. They're not saying it's right or wrong. So they want you to kind of remove judgment around going right, going left, going up, going down. You're on your path. You're on your trajectory. You're not off the track. Okay, so let go of where you feel you might need to be, or you should be ahead of the game by now, or should I have turned right instead of left before? They're like, you're not off your track. So don't worry there, but also let go of judgment about how far you feel you need to progress. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
So the energy that I don't know if this is 𝐵𝐺𝐿, but the energy I'm seeing that's working with you on the angelic realm has that purple blue energy. And I see that a lot with Archangel Michael, but the difference here is there's sparkles in it. What I'm seeing right now, it's like little disco lights around it. So it's a little bit different than what I typically see for Archangel Michael. So let me ask what that's all about. Hang on. What they're showing me is it's a culmination of colors and lights because the frequency is changing all the time. It's almost like a morphing energy. It's not static. So there's purples and blues, and it goes into like glittery golds, and it back and forth between those three.
Okay.
And it literally looks like liquid flowing, like a lava lamp kind of thing for me, but not quite. Okay, so I am hearing the word 𝐵𝐺𝐿. I feel we're going to get a little personal. Whenever I do a reading, whether it's one-on-one, just you and me, or in a public setting like this, I always try to give my clients a safe word. Your safe word is pizza. But going to any area or topic you're not comfortable discussing, especially in a public forum, stop me, no questions asked, with the word pizza, okay?
Okay, got it.
I feel like there's a lot of healing that he's trying to help you with to raise your vibration that's stuck in your sacral, pelvic area. I can't tell if this is trauma there or birth issues there, either your own birth or you giving birth, but there's something around the sacral. I kind of see that purple energy going straight to that part of your body and that energy field. Does that make any sense?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's something.
I just my family had kind of a hard weekend that brought up some kind of past life stuff, and so I'm working through that right now.
Okay.
Just some fear. It was a really hard fear hit from a past life. So I'm working on that right now.
Yeah, so. I'm sorry that popped up, but it comes to the surface to be healed, right? So it's Better
Yeah.
out than stayed buried within. He
Yep.
is saying, though, there is something with this lifetime that is the trauma around the sacral that he's trying to help you with. Again, so
Okay.
look at your, your own birth from your mother, or if you've given birth yourself, there's some trauma there that's keeping you held back some. I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if your Reiki practitioner today found some blocks or issues in the sacral.
Yeah. She mainly talked about that today, that everything was flowing good. And then when she got down to the sacral, that's where she saw kind of the um, balancing scales, which is what he holds, is like a balancing
Oh,
scale kind of thing.
yeah.
So,
And the feeling I'm getting around it is healing trauma.
okay.
So confirmation for you. So you asked for confirmation. So I mentioned a chakra that your Reiki practitioner also mentioned. So hopefully that's a little bit of a sign that the message you got earlier is valid. But let's see what else they want to share, and then I'll give you an opportunity to ask them a question too. It's again a same message of removing self-judgment, listening
Okay.
to the internal dialogue you have, how you speak to yourself. What are some of the things you say? What are some of the things you beat yourself up about? Oh, I should have been smart about this. Oh, I made the wrong decision there. Blah, blah, blah. Should be this, it should be that. 3D.
Okay.
5D. I have compassion for what I'm going through. I'm
Yeah.
hurting right now. I'm going to give myself time and space to heal. I love myself. I am not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I want to be whole. And to be whole,
Right.
I need to look at all of my wounds with a gentle, caring eye that's non-judgmental, an unconditional love, just like a mother looks at their child. Look at yourself the same way. Okay.
Okay.
Questions that you have for your angels and guides?
No, I think that was pretty much it. Just I wanted to kind of make sure I was still on the path.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, they're saying you're not off it, but they're not done with you. Hang on. They got more for you. They're not going to let you go just yet. They want you to know how much support you have. Not only do I see like a row of angels showing up, but your loved ones on the other side too.
Okay.
You've got love and support in spades from lots of different spirit realms. I'm hearing your guides are here, your guardian angels are here. You've got some really big, powerful, loving past loved ones in your camp cheering you on, baseball game of your life, and they're just cheering and cheering and cheering and cheering and cheering. And there's a lot of them. There's definitely a female that's older. That's not very specific, but she feels grandmotherly,
Uh-huh.
and she's not shy about expressing her love and her praise and her "you can do it," you can, like literally cheerleading.
Okay.
It's important for you to know in your darkest moments, it can make me cry, when you feel lost, alone, disconnected, sad, you're never that. You always have so many loved ones here who love you and your heart so much that all they want to see is you be more gentle with yourself and more loving with yourself.
Okay.
That's all you have to do. That's the secret to life. How do we love ourselves despite all the trauma, right?
Right.
So if you keep having that as your forefront, you will never go off track.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments for me or for them?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right, my dear. It was a pleasure connecting with you tonight. And thank you so much. And I look forward to working with you Saturday and then also next year.
January. Yep. Thank you.
All right. Take care, Tiffany. All right. It's a lesson we can all have, which is understanding that at times when we feel the most alone, that's when our loved ones on the other side show up the most. And so when we're feeling down, depressed, sad, look around you for signs from your loved ones, sign from your angels. Again, the number 444 or white feathers showing up are usually a sign to let you know you're not alone. They've got your back. They're holding you up when you can't hold yourself up. All right. If I may ask for Nas. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Francie.
How are ya?
I'm fine, thank you. Very nice to see you.
You as well. You as well.
Thank you.
How may I help you this evening?
Well, I don't know how much, because I know you have plenty of, clients, but Jennifer was the love of my life.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yeah, and I want to know two things. One of them is actually asking for your opinion about that. When the loved ones toward the end, when they're passing, they get tears in their eyes, one or two. And as you know very well, that some say that, oh, this is the body reaction to the last seconds. And some believe that this is their tear of joy when they see the loved ones, past loved ones, they come to get them. And I had this because I was with Jennifer to her last breath.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to know what's your opinion on that.
I don't think I have an opinion because I haven't encountered that question before. It's a great question, but now that you mention it, my mom's could make me cry again. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional this evening. My mom cried. That was one of the last physical reactions she had before she left our body. I can feel her presence here too, which is why I'm getting emotional. So, but let's tap in and ask Jennifer, if we can, what that tear was about. My Francie's initial thought is it probably is them seeing the joy, and tears are a sense of release, as also an expression of love. Whew. What are you guys doing to me tonight? My goodness.
I'm in the same boat with you.
Well, yeah, Tiffany got the waterworks going and I just decided not to stop. So here we go. Bear with me. All right, so take a nice deep breath. The light within me meets the light within you, Nas. The light within you meets the light within me. And together, Nas, we're calling on your loving wife, Jennifer, to step forward in spirit with clear messages and guidance. And just for people that are watching, I've connected with Jennifer before, and I remember some things. I remember she was European. I remember what she looked like and her accent, and she was very strong and very beautiful. And so I'm going to kind of skip over some of the things I already know about her. But let's see if there's something else I can pull in to validate that we've got her. I'm getting this overwhelming feeling of love and also strength. And I want to stand up straight, like I want to fix my posture. I slump too much compared to what I sense with this energy. Dogmatic and practical, yet spiritual at the same time is what I'm feeling. as far as the energy that I have. Remind me, German, I can't remember what her ethnicity is. It British, German? I'm getting like a
British.
It is British. Yeah, I'm trying. I can't place the accent again. Yeah, I definitely feel an energy here. There's energy merging with my body, but I haven't gotten a lot of clarity just yet. I'm focusing on that tier question. The feeling I'm getting around that as this energy is merging with mine, and it feels like the familiar Jennifer that I felt before. The tier is like a last breath. It's almost like an exhale she's showing me. It's like the body's last release. She said it wasn't emotional. Let's see, how do I communicate this? The emotions were before. So the feeling of and the connecting and the seeing loved ones on the other side, she did experience that. That's not what the tear was, nor was it, I'm sad to leave you, I'm crying, though she did feel that. It was more of a body, soul, mind release. Like, I'm done with this chapter of my being. I'm moving to the next one. Was it just in the one eye?
Yes.
Because this one hasn't stopped watering.
Right eye. Yes.
Yeah, this is left and right. This is my right eye. But she needs you to know, oh, waterworks, how hard it was for her to say goodbye. And she's like, it wasn't goodbye, it was a until we meet again. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to cry. I'm supposed to be the strong one for you, so apologies.
That's okay. Well,
I can just feel your loss and her connection with you, and it's overwhelming. That depth of love and grief. But please know that she's, as you know, hasn't gone very far. And it's about, again, learning how to have a different kind of relationship with her now. That's non-physical, you know?
yeah. Thank you. And can I ask another question related to her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I'm interested to know if what kind of past life relationship I had with her.
That's a great question. I'm sure several, right? But let's ask her what she says. So I'm seeing one of you was a dog, and the other, the dog owner. And I'm going to go back in again and make sure what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. If it's a metaphor, if that's literal, because there's a great bond between dog owners and owners. They're very loyal and loving and unconditional love. It's a beautiful bond, and it's not at all diminished because they're not in human form. It's a different kind of relationship. So I don't know if it's a metaphor that she's talking about, or if it's literal. So let me go back and ask. Literal. So I see you as the dog owner and her as the dog providing unconditional love and helping to open that heart of yours more in a past life where it might have been closed off, where there wasn't a lot of people in your life in that lifetime, except for her as your dog companion. I've never seen this before. I'm telling you, I've never seen. Every time I do a reading, it's totally different. But it was similar to your guys' role in this lifetime, which is she helped you gain deeper depths of love and open up your heart to greater levels that you didn't know were possible. Same thing in that previous life where she was your dog and you weren't, I felt like you were like, humans, meh. But you were able to open your heart up to a furry loved one. And so that's how she came to you as a soul through a dog.
Okay.
Let me check in with you. Does any of that resonate at all? Or are you like, Francie, you're crazy. You cray, Francie.
It does. It does. Thank you so much. Yes.
I'm sure there's more. And let me tap in and
okay.
See if there was some of the other kind of configurations of past lives. And that, just to kind of cross the T and dot the I on that one, that wasn't here in America. I feel like that was in a European country. I want to say like Spain or south and east. I don't know my geography very well, but it was over there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. And then very quickly, I see her as a mother and you a female child. So you had a parent-child relationship as well, where she was the mother caretaker, and you were her baby girl. Again, I have no way of proving this. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. But she's saying all were very nurturing and loving, reciprocal. Like she's not showing me trauma past lives where you had to make up something here and karma over here and you wronged somebody here. And so she had to, there's nothing, it looks like a succession of loving and reciprocal relationships to really just kind of open the hearts up a little bit more. Each one a little deeper, each one a little deeper, each one a little deeper. Does that resonate with you at all?
Perfectly. And I want to actually share it in public that you have already told me in the past sessions that I had with you in person, you have told me things about Jennifer that was personal and nobody ever knew. So you were the most accurate ones that I've ever experienced, and I thank you for that.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, my job is to help you feel like your loved ones are here and to let you know that you have access to them with or without me. With or without me. I know she's talked about, I don't remember what they were. She's talking about leaving you different signs to let you know that she's around. Hello from heavens. What were those that we talked about before? And have you been able to see any of those since the last time we spoke?
Been, several times. And every time that I ask for that, sometimes it happened within a few minutes. Like, the butterflies, cardinals, and things like that. It's amazing. Yes.
Great. So you ask for them and they show up pretty instantaneously.
For the phone, I said, okay, is it really, can I make it, pull it out? And then it happened. I was driving one time. It happened twice. A big butterfly started going across when I was driving, going and coming back again.
Amazing. I love it. And you know, once you make that connection and once you know and trust and feel your loved ones on the other side and the messages, then it's like all the time. My mom
Yeah.
sends me hummingbirds constantly. So I've
Oh,
got a big window right in front of me and there's a tree outside and I'm pretty far from the tree. I can see her almost like grab this hummingbird and stick it right in front of my window. And you could tell the hummingbird's like, what's going on? I don't want to be here. It's like, Mom, I got it. I see you. Let the hummingbird
yeah.
go.
Yeah. It's a little bit personal information, but I have a kind of shrine of her,
Mm.
Jennifer, in my room.
Mhm.
It's just, and I talk to her every day a few times.
That's lovely. That's lovely. And I'm sure she hears you and she's not going to let you go yet. She's got some things to say. So hang on. She wants to talk about some things that she's noticed about you and your life that she wants to make a commentary on. Uh-oh. Remember pizza?
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, maybe. Remember pizza if we get in anything you're uncomfortable talking about. Yeah, it is health. She wants to kind of go, what are you eating? Um, Stop with the butter or the rich foods or watch your cholesterol. Like if she was in your kitchen right now, physically, would she throw out some of the foods you've got in there?
Maybe some. And the interesting thing is this is the second time that she's doing that.
Did you not listen the first time?
I did, but I'm slacking off a little bit.
I swear I do not remember saying that before. Her saying that through me before. So that's
Yeah.
pretty funny that she's coming back and harping on the same things. Let's see what else she wants to say. You have a powerful gift in being able to help others heal by sharing your grief experience. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point, she's going to be almost a guide for you, helping you, putting you in touch with other men specifically who are grieving. So maybe other widowers. Um, that's an underserved group in grief. So if that's something that's in your heart, you might consider joining now a widowers group and sharing your feelings, but also I can see you leading something like that in the future. And she's showing me that's a skill set you have because she's helped to open your heart so much. You've got so much love to share and give. You can help by sharing your story and being vulnerable with other men. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be lost. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be in touch with your feelings and your emotions. Men don't get safe places to do that very often.
Unfortunately, what you're saying is true. That's why, and she probably knows this, that I'm already doing that for a couple of women.
Oh,
Because
really?
they are, they lost their, mom or the loved ones, and I've been helping, and they have been very grateful. I've been
Oh,
sharing some books and talks. Yes, but the funny thing
good.
is, uh, Jennifer knows that, I haven't done it with men yet, so that's why.
Well, and that's beautiful that you're able to already step into that leadership and that healer that you are. But I am seeing that specific group that she'd like you to look into. That's great. That's great that you're already doing that. That's awesome. And she's talking about making a special dish that she used to make for you, and it feels very traditional dish. It doesn't look like anything English that I'm seeing. It looks more Scandinavian or something, but she's talking about like, I don't remember what it's called. There's like a noodle dish that someone, a German member of the family used to make in my family. Um, there's something that she used to make for you that she's like wants you to make for yourself from her. A special dish, and it looks like pasta, but I can't quite, it's a savory dish. It's not a dessert. And it looks very rich and fattening, which is kind of contrary to what she just said earlier, but she wants you to make it for yourself from her. Does that make any sense?
Well, the one that I can recall right now is the one, I don't know the actual name of the dish, but it's lentil. It's very British, lentil and cheese.
Lentil and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, that feels right. That feels right.
Okay.
Like a casserole kind of thing.
Yes, it's kind of, yes.
She said you can use vegan cheese to make it heart healthy. That's awesome. Any other questions or comments for her, for me, for your guides? Anything else I can help you with?
For the guys, I appreciate if we have time and I'm allowed to ask that. I would like to know the name of my spirit guide and my, if possible. I know it's interesting. In one of the sessions, I know from one of the sessions, I know I can actually visualize him, my guardian, my spirit guide, but I don't know his name.
Okay.
And it was never relieved to me.
Yeah. Well, I have my own thoughts about that.
Okay.
I think we get caught up in our human and we need to know a name. We need to know a name. And sometimes these energies don't have a name, more of a color or a feeling. But a lot of times our spirit guides do have names. It's just easier to call on them if we have the names. So I understand the need for it.
Exactly, yes.
I understand the need. But also the names sometimes can change and morph a little bit, which is a little confusing. But let's see if I can tune in and see if I can describe, without you telling me, the spirit guy, what he physically looks like. And then if we're correct on that, then I can try for the name.
Okay.
Because you usually have, I'm hearing you've got 3, but you usually have 2. You usually have one of the same gender and one of the opposite gender, and one's a primary and one's a secondary. So let's see if I can tap into Nas's spirit guides, which are different from angels, which are different from loved ones on the other side. I'm seeing brown skin, a round face, a short frame, and I'm feeling drawn towards like Central and South America as like a place where this being used to inhabit when they were in their living form. I'm getting real dark black hair and kind of like a straight, looks very indigenous to me, but not Native American, more Mayan or Aztec or along those lines. And real deep wrinkles, like deep lines in the face. So that can sometimes be literal or signifies wisdom. So does that sound like who you've been seeing in your visions? And if not, that's okay. That might be somebody else.
Yeah, my vision has been a tall Asian person, bald.
I'm getting somebody totally different.
Okay.
Let's see if I can tap into your vision, my vision, and see if we can parse out who's who here. I feel like you've got a bunch of different energies that come in to help you at different times for different things. So the one that I'm tapping into, that's more of kind of the indigenous Central South America energy, is more around connection with nature and kind of esoteric knowledge and wisdom of what the like let's say the Amazon forest has to offer. So like all the secrets, all the mystery, all of the potions, all the cures, all the anything that you need to survive, to eat, to heal. He's kind of a guy that steps in to give you kind of that ancient wisdom and knowledge of the earth. So whenever you have questions about plants or animals or nature, call on him. Hang on. Oh, come on, dude. That's really hard. I'm getting like a very distinct name that's outside of my language. I'm writing it down. There's a lot of K sounds in it. And this is not it. This is totally wrong, but it sounds like, and they're saying you can use this. Kenulok? Kenulok. Kenulok. But it's a lot of K sounds. So yeah. Let's tap into the tall Asian gentleman that you're. And before I leave the person I have, they're making me feel like they don't have a gender identity, like they're not male or female, they're just kind of wise and not gender specific. So you don't have to put a gender on them when you call on them. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Okay, and then the tall Asian, what I'm hearing is you had a past life or more with this individual. I'm seeing a doctor, like a medical doctor type knowledge with this person. I'm trying to get a name for you. Okay, I'm writing it down. Hiroshi.
Okay.
Hirosis. Sorry, let me start again. Hiroshi.
Okay.
I feel his lifetime with you is very recent. Like maybe even in I don't even know if this is possible, but almost in like a World War II kind of scenario. The reason I say I'm not sure if that's possible is because usually our guides have had many, many lifetimes. They're super wise. They're here to help us, but it feels like more of like a buddy that was with you, that you guys got really close. And he's you don't know him in this lifetime. He hasn't reincarnated. He's still helping you from the last time. And it's almost like you guys had an agreement. Hey, buddy, I'm going to come back to this thing called Earth again. Do you have my back? And he's like, always, I've always got your back. So he feels more of like a friend, cohort, wingman, like a really close connection to you from like the most recent lifetime you just had, potentially in around World War II.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Well, it makes sense that, the agreement, if we call it, we were so close with the person that, we came up with such an agreement.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, so noodle on it. Again, I have no idea if this is accurate, but that's just kind of the impression I was getting. The first person I tapped into felt more ancient and had that ascended master type wisdom. This person felt like a recent connection. When you see him in your mind's eye, does he look modern? Does he look ancient? Can you describe him a little bit more?
It, it it looks like one of the, you know, high ranking of Buddhists in the temple.
Yeah.
With the big long dress, brown dress.
Yeah.
And you know, but I don't see the face. The face is all kind of, I don't see the the expression or anything. I just see the head with no hair. But
and it could very well be Buddha himself showing up as an ascended master to you. You know, we all have a bunch of different, like I said before, guides and energies and people on the other side, people on all the different dimensions that come to help us. Ascended masters are typically, not always, typically humans that have had so many lifetimes, have achieved nirvana, have ascended ego, which is why they're called ascended masters. And now they're here to just help us ascend our ego and to be in that higher state of love and compassion like they are. And much like angels, they all have different kind of flavors and specialties of what they do and help us with. Spirit guides are usually, if you think about, you know, us as humans in first grade, they might be in like high school. So like they're a little bit further ahead. We have met them in spirit form before we were born here. And all worked on basically your plane with, you know, God and angels, your spirit team, your spirit guides, and said, okay, in this lifetime, I want to learn how to love myself through deep grief and loss, right? And I want to have these major obstacles or these major lessons to help me come back to loving myself. And so there's a kind of a broad plan of what you wanted to try to learn and achieve in this lifetime. When you're born, you forget all that. Your guides, again, you usually have two, I think you've got 3 or 4 probably. They try to help remind you in ways that they can from the other side of, dude, no, you're supposed to go this way, not that way. You're off your path. Or this is the obstacle we talked about. Remember, you're supposed to go through this grief and loss. It's gonna suck, but guess what? I'm here with you to go through it with you. And so they're kind of like your co-pilots in this lifetime to help keep you on the path that you signed up to be on for your own greatest good and your own greatest learning. Does that make sense?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions or comments I can help you with?
I had one. I'm trying to think of that. I don't remember that question right now, but I would like to thank you again very much for all you do for all of us, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next expo.
Oh, great. Thank you. You're going to be in Dublin in December?
In Dublin, yes.
Great. Awesome.
Are you going to be in Palo Alto as well?
I am not this year. No, I'm going to be doing my Manifest Your Best Life retreat in Pacific Grove. So I'll be doing that in November. I will be at the Dublin Pleasanton SoulSearch Expo, December 6th and 7th, I believe. And I am going to be doing a All Saints Day, Day of the Dead reading on this Saturday, November 1st at 6 p.m. I've got a couple seats left. It's a group reading kind of on Zoom like this. I only limit it to about 8 people, and everybody that participates gets a private reading from me. That's when the veils are thin.
Okay.
So I'll be doing that on Saturday as well.
I hope that my question helps everybody that is watching this or will be watching this. will we get some kind of notification about those as well? Are we in a kind of a list for dissemination of this information, or we have to look for that in certain websites?
So thank you. Are you like my marketer? Like you're doing a great job here. Thank you, Nas. I think I need to hire you as my PR rep. Yeah. So if you sign up for my newsletter, which you can go to on franciesoito.com, I all the announcements that I have are in my newsletter as well as in all of my social media. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Tickety Talks, as I like to call it. And on my website, I have all the events as well. But yeah, if you want to be informed directly in the newsletter is probably the best way to go.
Okay. I don't know if you have time for me to ask about your retreat that you mentioned. What is going to be covered in your retreat?
Sure. So unfortunately, this time around, it's a women's retreat, Nas. But
okay.
But it is something that I'd like to do co-ed at some point soon. So it's Manifest Your Best Life. I co-teach it with Lisa Kessler, who is a phenomenal tarot reader and psychic and paranormal romance writer. She's amazing. And over the course of 3 days, we do a lot of clearing work, anything that might be blocking your ability to manifest, getting clear on what we want to manifest for our life, whether that's a healthier life, whether that's a body, a career, relationships, like things that we want to manifest for ourselves. We call on and work with guides and angels and kind of create our own spirit teams to help us with the manifestation. And then a lot of rituals to help us kind of solidify what it is that we want for the life that we want to lead.
Okay. Thank you so much for all the time.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for your PR notes there. You're great. I appreciate you asking those questions. Thanks, Ness.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. I'll see you in December, if not sooner.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. So I think that's all of my readers, my participants for the evening. I hope you found some healing in some of the words that were shared. I hope you gained some insight. Please know that the emotions I share are a lot of times emotions I'm feeling and sensing from loved ones on the other side, as well as the loved ones in front of me, the participants. And a lot of times I've got my own grief. So a lot of times the stories that I share or the connections that I make remind me of my own loss. I talk to my mom all the time, but I still miss her every day. I want to be able to give her a hug. And so sometimes it's that grief kind of overwhelms me at times as well. I'm human, I'm not perfect, but it's a beautiful thing to have that grief, because without, loving deeply, we can't have that sense of loss as well. So the loss reminds me of the love that we still have, and the love that's still out there for us to share with each other. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you for the last couple of episodes that I have in November, and then I'm going to be skipping for my last episode will be December 11th, and there's still tickets available. So if you'd like a private reading, you can go to my website to book that. With that, have a great evening and many continued blessings to you. Thank you so much for watching.
Are you ready to experience real healing, body, mind, and soul? Introducing Becoming Whole, Healing with Francie Soito, a powerful new live show on SoulSearch TV. Francie is a Reiki master, psychic medium, and angelic channel with over 15 years of experience helping people and pets heal, receive messages from the spirit world, and reconnect with their true path. Every other Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, join Francie live as she taps into your energy field, connects with your angels and guides, and offers messages of healing, love, and deep transformation. Watch for free on SoulSearch TV, available online on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and our mobile app. Want to receive a live reading or healing? Spots are limited. Grab your ticket now and receive a private Zoom link to join the session. Launching June 26th. Let the healing begin.